pom poms. Shake, shake, shake. Kimberly F. Brown, she'll roll up on your hometown. She supports the good, but if you're doing wrong, you better watch yourself. If you're cruel and full of spite, she'll shut you down. One wrong step and it's to the ground. She don't play nice with clowns. Brown, brown, brown. On Cleveland, she'll lift you up or tear you down, depending on what you got going on. That darn down brown, brown. She gets the folks in every way. Her light shines bright like midday. She hates the lies, she seeks the truth. She'll call you out and show the proof. She'll clean the streets, she'll get them right. She works all day, she works all night. She loves or hates based on your deeds. Don't cross her path, don't plant your weeds. Brown, brown, brown. On Cleveland, she'll lift you up or tear you down, depending on what you got going on. That darn down brown, brown. On Cleveland, she'll lift you up or tear you down, depending on what you got going on. That darn brown, brown. Shake your pom-poms. Shake, shake, shake your pom-poms.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Little Hut Podcast. And of course, you got yours truly, Brown on Cleveland, self, Little Kimmy, and of course, you got Dr. Dre. Say hello, Dr. Dre.
What's going on? How's everybody doing out there?
Well, I'm quite sure they are doing quite fine right about now, but why don't you ask that same question in about 45 minutes, because they may not be doing so well after that. Brown on Cleveland. Yeah, just saying already, just saying. Yeah, I'm only saying. But of course, before we go on, let's do this real quick in 2 minutes, because I got to say hello to our fantabulous sponsors. Absolutely. And of course, I want you guys who are listening, shake your pom-poms, shake your pom-poms, shake your pom-poms. Damn it. Go ahead and shake your pom-poms tonight, because it is a shaking pom-pom exclusive mood and it's coming right to your computer. Anyway, if you're looking for t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, tumblers, mugs, check out Angie Marie of New Beginnings 1111 Creations. She can be reached at 216-395-7335. Don't forget about Flavor Southern Cuisine, located 12540 Rockside Road in Garfield Heights, for the best soul food on the planet. She can be reached at 216-510-0919. And if you have a daycare, and if you're looking for someone, Andre, to feed your little people, breakfast, lunch, and a healthy snack, then of course, call Rhonda Stubbs, because she's all that. And don't forget about Jay's Auto Mechanic Repair Shop right there, Andre, in Cleveland Ward 1, right on the corner of McCracken and Lee Road. Go there, and if you have a flat tire, Jay will take care of you, but he also does brakes, alternators. He could change your battery, whatever the case may be. Spark plugs, Jay has it just for you and maybe me. Brown, 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 that damn Brown on Cleveland. Welcome inside the Little Hut Podcast. And of course, it is 10:05 on a Friday evening. And it's always great to be above ground rather than below, because, hey, I still got folks I got to talk about. Don't you know? So do. I try to be a rap star sometime.
Excuse
Oh
me.
man, you back with the cooties.
I ain't got no darn cooties.
Well, you act like you got cooties.
Yeah, I had cooties because I stood out there in that rain.
Oh yeah, that's right. Election day. So listen, we were not on the air on Wednesday because I was so tired. I mean, I was so tired. I stood out there in the rain and I was absolutely soaking wet, soaking wet, soaking wet. And here, I had to get my old girl nap on, and I've been sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. So now I'm ready and I'm fired up. So what's going on, Dre? Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Brown on Cleveland,
Well,
Little Hut Podcast.
ain't nothing going on but the rent, you know. Um, I had to get my rest. I call it the old man rest because that beat me down being out there in that cold water, damp, wet. But we got the job done. You
We
know,
did, we did.
if you call on me, I say I'm going to do something. I'm there for you, and I stuck
Mhm.
it out.
You did. And I appreciate the fact that, you and I both, we were super volunteers. We were.
No pay.
No pay, not on anybody's payroll at all. It simply was about our community. For me, it was. I don't know about other people, and I really don't give a crap. But my thing is, Dre, if you're really concerned about your community, you're gonna do what's best for your community. You're gonna stand strong for your community, and you don't care who stand against you, because ain't nobody scared of these fools out there. And I mean, ain't nobody scared of you, not at all, Brown on Cleveland. But
I
anyway,
always say show up and show out.
okay. Show up, show out, and sometimes punch your mofo in the nose
Hmm.
if need be. So let's talk about this. Post election, we know it's over. It's Friday, y'all, but y'all know we got to add our 2 cents to some people's nonsense and a lack of common sense. So here, we're here to share our sense about you, and you too. Come on. What you got?
I'm gonna let you start. I'm gonna go off of you.
No, you can't go for me because it's gonna be Kim Brown show then. Me and Self and Lil Kimmy, if you want me to
Well,
start.
let me start.
Yeah, I think you should.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my friend Shirley Smith. I think she ran an excellent race out
Hmm.
there in District 11. She went up against a machine, and she did excellent. And I told her, keep your head up, and you back. So I'm very proud of Shirley.
Well, here's where I disagree with you. Shirley Smith is not back because she never left.
Yeah, you're
Let's
right.
let's make it very
Yeah, you're
clear.
right.
And I will say this, people know that me and Shirley Smith, we've had our issues,
Hmm.
and it's no big deal. I'm a big girl. I put my big girl panties on, although I lost about 30, 40 pounds. Don't matter. But listen, we know, I don't care what nobody say, Shirley Smith was the most qualified person for that seat, hands down, and everybody knows it. And they knew it. The fact of the matter is this, Dre, we're still in a position today where it's not about the best candidates. It is about people that machine wants. And what I really found out on Tuesday was this, is that they don't give a damn about the black and brown community, because if so, a lot of them jokers who, I'm not going to say they won, I'm
Hmm.
going to say they just got the seat because they did not win, right? And the candidates who did not get the seat did not lose.
Right.
The community lost. Brown on Cleveland. Let's make it clear.
And
All
there were
right.
some very good candidates in this election cycle.
Absolutely.
And just because they don't go with the status quo or with the machine, they got pushed out. But y'all
Hmm.
keep your heads up and keep going because you guys are very, very good.
Very good. And I'm so proud of all of them. The other
Hmm.
thing is, give me somebody else.
Oh, we go with the young lady Deanna Gore. She did real good.
Deanna Gore did excellent. Same
Scenario.
thing.
Same scenario.
Absolutely. And the thing about it, the chat is open. The chat is open. And
It wasn't on that Democratic ticket.
well, here's the thing, and we're going to talk about that because these people are willy nilly. But I want to say hello to Mike Seals because he did an excellent job,
Hmm.
and I want to talk about Mike Seals later. But let's go back to Deanna Gore. Deanna Gore ran against a young lady who got the endorsement, who insulted the Jewish community.
Right, I heard.
And the fact of the matter is, from my understanding, this took place last year, but she didn't apologize until this year. And what I tried to get people to understand was that if she was really sorrowful, she would have apologized last year, not this year. The
Correct.
only reason why she apologized this year is because she wanted to see, and some dummies out there, and I'm calling y'all dummies. I'm calling, man, y'all voters, y'all experience voter suppression in the most subliminal fashion, and you didn't even know it. Voter suppression. You guys were restricted from thinking. But I'm going to talk about that in about 10 minutes. But yeah, Deanna Gore did a fantastic job. I'm proud of her. Yes. Who else?
We wasn't supporting this individual, but he did not win. That's O'Malley. Some of his people did not make it.
I don't care nothing about him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care a darn
Well,
thing
you
about
asked
that
me
man.
who else, and I'm just throwing
Okay,
it out there.
I get
O'Malley
it. I didn't support him.
Right.
You know,
I
I
didn't support him either. We
yeah, I
talked
think
about him.
yeah, I think a prosecutor should stay in their place.
Right.
You know, that's what you should do.
And the people said it.
Absolutely. So there you are.
Right.
Who else? Who else? Who else?
I don't have too many. Nobody else.
Okay,
Who you
well,
got?
here's the thing. I just want to say this before I talk about who I have. You know, what got me on election day as I was looking at the numbers, Dre, maybe you can answer this. Why in the hell were people congratulating people who didn't have an opponent?
I, my guess is good as yours.
I mean, what I didn't understand is these folks who didn't have an opponent, if they got one vote, guess what, dum-dums? They won. But
Mhm.
then you had television stations out there like, you know, what is that?
No, I was gonna say, if they didn't have opponent and the number of voters that cast the ballot, it's the numbers they're going to get.
Absolutely. But let me say this. As a media person, I personally would never waste my sweat equity and interview someone who did not have an opponent.
Mhm.
And they're out there congratulating these people. Well, damn, when I looked around, I said, who was they running against? Casper, the unfriendly ghost,
It was
Brown
like-
on Cleveland.
It was like only two or three contested races.
It was crazy to me.
All of us was unopposed.
You know, and I'm talking about the folks on the state level,
Mhm.
right? Y'all, listen, I don't know if y'all know this, but if you looked at the numbers of those red folks compared to those blue folks, if the election was on Tuesday, every last one of those blue folks would have lost. Every last one.
We still got the no party independents that's out there in the county.
That's not what I said. I said if the election was Tuesday,
Okay.
if it was Tuesday, every single blue would have lost. And independents, that doesn't equate to I'm going to vote for blue, and it doesn't mean I'm
They'll
going
be
to
there
vote
in
for red.
November. They'll be
They're
there in
going to
November.
do whatever they need
Right.
to do. They could go all red. They can go all blue,
Blue.
or they can sit at home again. Because what happened on Tuesday, a lot of people are angry. And I didn't say upset, they're angry. They're angry because, let me tell you all about this little damn, Andre wants me to be politically correct, but I am not. I call it a slave card.
And I call it voter suppression.
It doesn't matter. Semantics is semantics. It still means the same thing. I saw something on Tuesday that was absolutely
It
ridiculous.
was crazy.
I saw people literally getting out their car, running to people who had a sample ballot, saying, I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it. What happened? No. What happened to you being educated? What happened to you taking responsibility to do your own research and your own homework? What happened to you being grown 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and some damn near 90, right? Trying to figure out who's best for your community. When you look around, you have to ask yourself, are you happy? No, you're not happy. But what they did was, see, here's the thing. Let me tell y'all something. Let me take y'all back to Malcolm X, because education matters. I don't care who say it does not, it matters. Malcolm X already told us this. Before there was a political party, you were still black.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even want y'all black asses part of the political party. Before there was a union, guess what? You were still black. They didn't even want you. They didn't want you. And they allowed some of y'all to come into not your circle, their circle. And the subliminal message, he calls it voter suppression. I call it a slave card. It's all semantics. They have basically told you this. Well, y'all still can't think for yourselves. We can't trust you to make the right decision. So here's what we're going to do for the black and brown people. We are going to give you this card, and this is how you're supposed to vote, because if you vote any other way, you may actually get your way and your community may be benefited. But because we want y'all to stay in the same rat trap, and because you guys don't do your own homework, you don't investigate candidates, you don't look at their past, their present, and their future, we just gonna have to tell you what to do. And what I saw on Tuesday was a pure embarrassment to our ancestors who fought so hard so that we can read a simple sentence
Let me put my little
with
2
basic
cents in.
understanding. Brown on Cleveland. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
In Euclid, they had 3 sample ballots, 1 official ballot, and then they had 2 other ballots that they were passing out, talking about they were Democratic.
I can't answer that. You answer it.
I can't answer it either.
I don't know. All
No,
I
I'm telling
know,
you what happened.
listen, all I know was a travesty. And I have to agree with Mike. He says, why did the party waste money on those candidates with no opposition? That was the craziest thing in the world. And yes, the chat is open. And other people were asking that. But all I can say is this: all you people who donate to these parties, and I'm just not going to pick on the Dems, I'm going to pick on the Republicans too. You guys take your hard-earned dollars and you donate to these parties. You give them money, right? And you have to ask yourself, what do they give you in return? What? It's almost like political prostitution, right? Yeah, it is, right? You give them something and you get nothing. I'm just saying, Brown on Cleveland. I didn't like what happened on Tuesday at all, but
It was embarrassment.
it was an embarrassment. It was
If
an
this a
embarrassment.
Democrat, if you'd have read and went out and did your research, you would know what this individual was about and their issues, I don't want that. I want a Democratic ticket. Oh, well.
I said, boy, my people.
Like they were
my
fiending.
people, they were like
fiending.
Pookie from New Jack City.
They were fiending.
Yeah, it was an embarrassment, you guys. I was so embarrassed. I bet you old Harriet Tubman, she woke up. I kid you not. She was looking at us saying, you know what?
And some good candidates.
No, Harriet was saying, remember they asked Harriet, how many slaves did you free? Harriet said, I could have freed 1,000 more if they only knew they were slaves. And this is what Harriet Tubman was talking about. Y'all don't know y'all history? Y'all don't know it. I was telling a person earlier, they was on my Facebook page, a lady from Maple Heights, her name is Andrea Miller, whatever the case may be. I said, it feels good to be free. You should try it. Yeah, I think you'll like it.
Are you saying I'm not free?
No, I'm not saying you're not free. I'm just saying what I have to tell people now. It feels good to be free, where you can make your own decisions when it comes to elections. Because when you look at your community and you have all of these qualified, bona fide candidates on the ballot, and if we could just get a couple of those across the finish line.
And you got to ask yourself, why did not endorse?
You know what? Because of y'all damn precinct people doing stupid stuff, and because of y'all ward leaders, being bullies and telling these precinct people how to vote. You understand? And it's exactly what they do. It's just what it is. They can't be self-minded because they're controlled. Right? Again, I'm going to say this. It feels good to be free. Try it sometimes. Right? Try it sometimes. All right. I'm just saying, Brown on Cleveland. I can't truly get on my nerves. But I am going to say this. I do congratulate everybody who ran for office from the bottom of my heart, because I've been there. Remember, y'all, I've been there 4 times. And I know once I go to this next segment, my little haters, them damn union people and them folk over in Cleveland Heights and whoever the hell they are, because, Kim Brown don't really care. Oh, and that lady, that fat lady, excuse the expression, with them run over shoes, talking crazy on Facebook about me. It really don't even matter, because I should call you out. But when I said run over shoes, you know exactly who I'm talking about. It really don't matter. But the fact of the matter is, I don't care if you shake your head. Listen, they had 6 days to drag me, and they did it very well. So now it's just my turn, right? I told y'all, I give y'all the opportunity to say what y'all gonna say, and then Friday is my turn. I don't care nothing about what y'all talking about. The fact of the matter is this: I do congratulate everybody because remember, Kimberly Brown. So when y'all decided to drag me after this podcast, remember, I lost 4 times. No, not really. I got my ASS kicked, and I don't care about that because what I've done in this community and across this here United States of America, my success record is unmatched. I don't care. And I got receipts to talk about what I can do. And you don't do a damn thing. And today is Friday. And ask me, what did I do today?
What did you do today?
I went outside and I cut 4 lawns on my street. Sure did. My lawn
You
and
need to
3
come cut my
seniors.
grass.
You don't live on my street. I don't care anything about what you're talking about. But this is what real community leaders do. You go out there and you do the work
cut
and you
people
don't
like
complain
my
about
grass.
it. I don't care nothing about what he's talking about. You go out there and you do the real work and you serve your community if you're really concerned. I don't care nothing about him. This is stuff I do. And I know that nobody else, all my haters, they don't do it. But what they do, they sit up on Facebook and they talk goofy. And I guarantee you, if I did a drive-by by their house, I guarantee you, their house is probably nasty on the outside. And I'm quite sure their neighbor's house is nasty on the outside. I'm quite sure they're the type of people who got potato chips bags right in front of their house. And they so damn lazy that they don't even go out there and pick it up. But yet still, they want to try to drag the girl Kimberly Brown on Cleveland. Yep, I say it.
It's drag. That's a
Yeah.
drag for you.
Remember they called me bitter and they called me
I called you bitter.
no. That the white boy called me bitter.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I backed
Yep.
it up. Bitter.
Yep. His stupid ass. He
Bitter.
did. And he called me a disgusting black
I'm not gonna call
woman.
you that.
Well,
call
you
you
better
bitter.
not because you met my guy and you
Oh,
also
ooh.
know
Yeah, he
that
scared the hell out of me.
that I keep telling y'all just because I don't put my business in the street.
She got a guy.
Yeah.
I met him. I thought she was playing, but she got a guy. I thought she was doing my auntie.
I can't stand him.
You ain't got no man.
That-
Stop that line. No,
that's-
she got one though. I can verify that. Now go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know, I can't stand him.
You better come cut my grass and pick up that paper. Talking about what you do for the neighborhood. You better roll on over to Harvard.
Okay.
All
Andre.
in one good.
All right,
Go
listen,
ahead.
y'all. We got to keep going. I need to talk about this because, and you're right. You don't need a title to lead at all. It's about
There you go.
it's about your sweat equity and what you plan on doing. But listen, this is something serious because I need to really confront something today. I want to talk about, y'all know I got to go back to my Ohio House District 18. And I want to be very clear. I am going to say thank you and I congratulate Gabe Crenshaw, who is Cleveland Heights, University Heights school board president, very powerful, and she walks in humility. That's the reason why she does not make a lot of noise. However, she had real results and she get real results and she also has real experience and she would have been an educated, intelligent asset down in Columbus. And I'm going to say this and make this very clear. No disrespect to any state rep, but Gabe Crenshaw could have run circles around pretty much everybody down there. The ladies' qualifications were something that we missed out on. And let me make this very clear to all them Gabe Crenshaw haters out there, because I know what y'all did to her at that school board meeting, because I found that out today. And I wish I would have been there because that shit would not have gone down the way it went down. But let me just say this. Y'all know, everybody knows, even Eric Sonnenberg, yeah, you know, because we had this conversation. So did you and I, Mr. Mosley. Yeah, I'm just telling on everybody tonight. I don't care. Everybody knew that Gabe Crenshaw was the best candidate for Ohio House District 18. You guys allowed Davita Russell, the bus driver. I don't care nothing about her number. She pulled almost 15,000 votes. Or did she? Well, no, she didn't. She got the seat, but she did not win. She got the seat, but she did not win. Who won the seat were angry, old, grumpy white men, union bosses. And if you think I'm lying, let's look at this. And again, I don't have any personal feelings towards any union whatsoever. I really don't. But the problem that I do have is this. I have never seen union bosses or anybody literature, right, over a little seat called a state rep seat, where they really don't even do anything anyway, but go down state and get on our damn nerves. Because as long As long as the Dems don't have the supermajority,
Right.
and the people can't work with other people, basically, you're a placeholder. You are. So you're going down there just to take photo ops. And we needed real leaders down there. And you settled for, I don't give a damn what nobody say, a bus driver. But here's the thing that got me. Remember when this lady was running for mayor last year, Cleveland Heights? Remember?
Yeah.
It was Jim Petra who put out that literature on her, who warned us and told us that this lady did not go to council meetings, right? He told us that she did not tell the truth. She was around here talking about she graduated from Cleveland State and she don't even have a piece of education. He told us that she was pretty much a do-nothing. This is the same lady who got into a situation with Melanie Hart, when Melanie Hart was city council president of Cleveland Heights, right? DeVita, during that time, she didn't call a union to go down there and help her. Guess what she called? People who look like me. It was the black women, like Kimberly Brown, who was called to go down there and help her ass. Where was the union? Nowhere. When Jim Petra was dragging her ass, I didn't see the unions come out and drag his ass. No, y'all ain't bother him. And it got me thinking. So I started talking to Self.
What did Self say?
Self said, sis? I said, yeah, Self. Self said, they tried to drag you because you are a black woman. I said, Self, that can't be true. Self said, do your research, sis. Self said, everything you said about this woman, Jim Petra said the same thing, and nobody said anything to his ass. But the unions, the bosses on here. So let me tell you who they are. Y'all think I'm joking? You got a guy named Ara Sean Grayson. He's the president of Ask Me Ohio Council 8.
Never heard of him.
You got a guy named Lee Sanders, president of the International AFSCMA. Ask Me.
I know Lee.
You got Tim Berger, president of Ohio AFL-CIO. And that's where that union person called me a disgusting black woman. No, you're a grumpy old ass white man. You got a guy named Joe Regola, executive director of OAPSE. You got him. Then you got dumbass Jim Petra on here because I don't care. He's a mayor of Cleveland Heights. Y'all can go tell him I said it because it was Jim who put the negative stuff out on her. But listen, I ain't mad at Jim for that because she also came back and she lied to Mayor David Smith about that guardrail. Ain't a rumor, y'all, because I was there. I was at Shaker Dams when a lady opened her mouth and lied and said that she gave $1 million each to every single business owner, and Andre was there too. So if she did that, Kimberly Brown owns a business. God damn it, you the state rep now. Well, if you win in November, I want my $1 million. I sure enough do.
You gonna share with me?
I ain't giving you anything, right? But you constantly
That
told stories. And as I look at this piece of literature, y'all, remember the first time I talked about her literature and she was talking about how Jane Campbell sent her ass to Brazil? She ain't had no plan on her literature. Her plan on her literature comes from Gabe Crenshaw. Are you effing kidding me? So you stole the girl's plan and you put it here. And the other thing, remember the mailer that came out from the Cuyahoga County Dams, and she put on her literature that she passed 1,200 pieces of legislation. Woo! Another big lie. But the thing that I'm saying is this. All these lies this chick told. Y'all got mad because let's take Gabe out of the equation. Because I put it out there as a reporter. I told the truth. And one thing I know about this is that when you start telling the truth, people get mad. And I even had a pastor, Dre, come on my page talking stupid. And I said this, how is it that y'all can praise the Lord and y'all talking about God is the truth, right? We walk in the truth. But yet and still, you would defend wrong the very next second. If you don't sit your ass down. Brown on Cleveland. But this is crazy.
Sit down, did you?
Yeah, but not sit your ass down. It's just what it is, man. I'm just saying, it's just crazy. But the other thing, let's talk a little further. Remember when Jane Campbell was mayor for the city of Cleveland? Let's talk about these unions for a second, because I just got something to say. I'm sick of y'all. Remember when she was mayor, she served one term, right? And remember, the black pastors marched on her. Not one of these guys here that I named, they didn't come after the black pastors. No, you ain't come after our black men. But y'all want to try to think y'all gonna bully Brown on Cleveland. So I talked to Self again. I said, Self.
What did she say?
I said, Self, who do they think they're gonna bully?
That bitter woman.
Self said, they trying to bully your ass. I said, Self, they must not know me. She said, no, sis, they don't. Because what they don't know, I said, Self, what is it that they need to know? Self said, they need to know that you ain't the one because you ain't scared, because you know you are free and it feels good to be Self. I said, Self said, yeah, tell him tonight. Tell him. So damn it, your ass gonna get told. The other thing is this. I gotta tell you something. Here I tell you. Let's talk about who else is on here. Then we got Brad Sellers. You got.
That's my guy.
I don't give a damn about that.
That's my guy.
He was on the wrong side of the fence. Man, I don't care nothing about that. Because the reality is this. When he got his ass in trouble, Kimberly Brown was supporting him. I didn't even write the story about him because I didn't like the brother being dragged.
I didn't put him on my.
You understand? But at the end of the day, you know, Brad got a nice city over there.
Yeah.
See, Brad City don't look like Cleveland Heights. Brad City does not look like Cleveland Ward 1, trash bag.
They're like, well, no, on my side it looks like Ward 1.
Man, don't matter. Don't matter. It don't matter. Brad don't have the issues that Cleveland Ward 1 has. And Cleveland Heights is a hot ass mess, right? Then you got Michael Booker. Now, Michael Booker got 5 little streets. He better keep his stuff together. Because if not, I'm coming over to that council meeting. Yeah, I'm going to start writing stories about you. And then you got Annette Blackwell, who's trying to be an auditor. You know damn well, ain't nobody going to elect her ass for auditor. And I'm saying it because I'm still trying to find out how come. And listen, y'all, do your homework because I'm heated tonight. She can't even spend $2.02 without council's approval. Now, I need to know, listen, Frank LaRose, if you listening, call your girl, because I know everything about that little situation. And I know, Republican? I don't care nothing about him being a Republican. We're talking about the truth. Because what I know is this, her friend crashed into that garage, and she didn't make a police report. She didn't call the insurance. She put that expense on the expenditure and city council. She tried to pass that through city council, but she got stopped. She got stopped, and that garage still need to be fixed. And I don't care what nobody say. That's borderline corruption, and it's damn sure unethical. And she needs to tell the community who want her to be state auditor why she did what she did. And Kimberly Brown said it. I don't give a shit. And I told her, if you get in my business, I'm gonna mind your business. You get on my nerves, you know. Then you got Blaine Griffin on here.
That's my buddy.
I don't give a damn about that. Blaine Griffin, listen, you over there in Ward 6. It don't matter. If I go through Ward 6, I guarantee you, I can have a whole lot of stories to write, but you over here minding our business. And on top of that, you're standing on the side of wrong. But the one who really got me on here is this, that damn David Brock. What the hell you got to do with District 18? You need to be concerned about whether or not they're going to get rid of him. I hope God they get rid of David Brock.
It sounds like you bitter.
I ain't bitter. I'm telling the truth. And I can't stand when you try to stereotype black women. And that's just not funny to me at all. I don't care nothing about what you're saying because you guys are absolutely crazy. And I can't stand it. Get on my nerves. It's not about being bitter. It's about telling the truth. That's what Harriet Tubman said. She said, it feels good to be free. You need to try sometime.
I am free.
You ain't free.
All
and
right.
The other one here, Michael Hauser. Now, that's my cat. But Michael Hauser, you were a little disrespectful because this is Meredith Turner's area. Did you even ask Meredith Turner for permission to come in here and mind her business?
Permission to come mind in.
It don't matter. He's the county council person for a whole different area.
Okay.
This is Meredith Turner area.
Man,
I don't care what you're talking about. You get on my nerves. And then you got Peter Lawson Jones. I thought he was an actor. He must be still acting, huh? Get on my damn nerves. What do you get on my nerves? At the end of the day,
if you touch me one more time, Harpo,
I'm gonna kill him dead. That's Peter Lawson Jones. But the other thing is this.
You forgot somebody.
Who?
Your friend, Joe Jones.
Joe. I ain't nobody on Joe. I did not take. Well, actually, in actuality,
that's your friend.
Yeah, he is. Joe, you know, me and Joe, we okay. But the thing about Joe, I wish Joe Jones understood that girl said that
leadership.
That Cleveland Ward 1 didn't have any leadership.
Okay.
So I'm offended because you came over here and regardless, y'all ran against Joe and Joe beat me, whatever. But the fact that I don't like the fact that she came over here, Joe Jones, and she told us pretty much, you ain't a leader at Cleveland Ward 1. And my stupid butt, and I said stupid, now I'm calling myself an asshole. I defended you, Joe. And Joe was out there shaking. Well, he wasn't shaking his pom-poms for her, but his precinct people were. But Joe, that girl disrespected you, Joe Jones. And damn, Joe, you ain't even know it. She played you. Yeah, how much hair you gonna grow now? Yeah, off that bald head. She played you, Joe. Sure did. But it's just, it's just crazy that we have this system. But the other thing is this, is, why everybody was sitting up here defending this girl, they didn't talk about how her team threw Gabe Crenshaw's yard signs all in the street and in a dumpster. See, y'all didn't go to that little, school board meeting and you talked about that. But you guys did a whole lot of stuff, to this lady, and that wasn't cool.
I don't
This
know.
lady,
Time out. I
yeah.
don't know nothing about that school board. What happened?
I don't know. I got a message today on my Facebook page, right, from Andrea Miller, who stays in the city of Maple Heights in District 7. And what she said to me is this: I'm very offended because of what she said. She's a Black woman. I'm a Black woman. And she says, Kim, you got to understand that if you come after a union person, the union will protect their own. And what I said to her was this: I said, I wish Black folks felt the same way. I really do. Because again, what Malcolm X said, before, there was a union, you guys were Black folks. They let you be part of their gang. You ain't really part of their gang. And I also told her this, you understand, as a Black woman, why aren't you supporting a Black woman? I don't give a damn about what that union is talking about. At the end of the day, that union probably spent about $100,000 on a little seat because they wanted.
70. Don't say 100,000.
I'm gonna say this: about $100,000 on a little seat. It's just what it is. But you are here mad at somebody's business because they knew that if they didn't help her, she was gonna lose. Gabe was gonna win that seat. I don't care what nobody say. So at the end of the day, again, that girl was only victorious. She only got that seat because of these union party bosses. But at the end of the day, I also asked her this. I said, so, I would be happy when the union take that same sweat equity and they confront the N, the R, and the A. And if you guys don't know, it's the National Rifle Association. But see, you're not going to do that. I would be glad when the union confronts social issues like why our young people are constantly killing one another. See, when you do that, then Kim Brown can have a better understanding. I would be so happy if I saw all these union people one day on a Saturday and Sunday come through Cleveland Ward 1 and mow every single lawn of a senior citizen. That will make, I ain't playing now, that would make me happy, Brown on Cleveland. So don't come to me talking about if you come from one of theirs, they gonna come for you. At the end of the day, I ain't never seen them come for a Black woman. And what I mean when I say this, protect her. But what I have seen them dog a Black woman, who in the hell they calling a disgusting Black woman? No, yo mama, it damn sure ain't me. Brown on Cleveland, not playing games. Not at all. Not today. Now, what else you got to say?
Got nothing to say.
I figure not, chicken. So I'm just upset about this. Don't come out here defending people who will never defend you. Point blank, period. At the end of the day,
I do agree with that.
At the end of the day, on Tuesday, because of that slave card, voter suppression is semantic. We lost good people. No, let me stop that. The community lost good people because you guys are controlling certain targeted voters that you know who are going to come out, and you prey on these people, not P-R-A-Y, but P-R-E-Y, because you know that they're not going to think. What'd you say, Self? I ain't about to say that. Self said, because they're a little slow. Not Self.
Don't be calling people slow.
I know, Self. That's not nice. Self, that's not
nice, Self.
Self, what? Self said, yeah, but they called Big Sis a disgusting Black woman. That wasn't nice.
Yeah, that wasn't nice either.
Right? And Self told me to tell you, Andre, you ain't say nothing about it, so you cannot talk either. Why he over here talking? Self, what? No, I ain't about to let little Kimmy talk. I'm not going to do that because little Kimmy she going to shut down the whole darn program. But honestly, we took a huge loss as community members because we don't give people the necessary information, right? And here's what I would like to see from that slate card. Although somebody is endorsed, and I know y'all not going to do this, I would still like to see a card that says, although this person is endorsed, these are other candidates.
Well, I saw something on Facebook about the Republicans, and they don't endorse. They just have the individual's name of the part, the name of the position they're running for, and that's it.
I'm going to say it again. I wish that if they put out cards like that, that they would also put every single person's name down there so voters don't have to ask me, because I ain't telling you nothing. Are they on Democrats? Oh my God. Whoo. Yes, they are. Yeah, they are Democrats. Everybody's a Democrat. However, this is just one Democrat that they telling you to look at. That doesn't mean the other Democrats are not good Democrats. We got good Democrats. We have bad Democrats. We got good Republicans. We have bad Republicans. We got good independents. We have bad independents. It's across the board. And the other thing that got me, now this is what got me fired up. Listen, now, if you guys are Caucasian people, I need for y'all to turn off this podcast right now. I really do. I need for y'all to go on about your business. Y'all too, y'all little union people, y'all little, because I know y'all listen, y'all little party union bosses. I know y'all listening. Listen, this is a conversation for people who look like me. You know what hurt my feelings on Tuesday?
What hurt your
I'm
feelings?
serious. No,
I'm serious.
I'm serious.
Now, what hurt your feelings?
This is what hurt my feelings on Tuesday. My great grandmother, I told you, Gertrude White, who's not with us, she never liked the term Black or African American. She always said colored because she made it very clear to her grandchildren and great grandchildren. The reason why she said colored is because her grandchildren came in all different complexions, right? Andre, what hurt my heart at the polls is when this was one of their strategies that they used against Crenshaw. Crenshaw is an extremely light complected woman. And she has that blondish type hair.
They call it mulatto.
Right.
Mulatto.
You had Black folk, and we should know better. I told y'all Caucasian people, get off my podcast right now, please. Come back, y'all, later. We had Black people who openly discriminated against her because of her complexion. Do you know how many times I had people asking me, is she a white girl? Crenshaw's not white. I had several Black men say to me, I'm not voting for that white girl. I said, what white girl? She's not a white girl. She's biracial. So what I started saying to people, Andre, was this. That hurt my feelings. I said, you have 2 African-American women running. But I want you to look at both of them. Look at their credentials. I think this one here is going to be more suitable. That way, it kind of stopped that racism. And as Black folk, you guys, sometimes we are our own worst enemy. Because people have told me, hey, don't nobody want no Fannie Lewis in Ward 1. Don't nobody want a dark woman. So make it make sense to me. So I'm going to put my own stuff out there, right? As a dark complected woman, you discriminated against me. Highly intelligent. I run circles around the majority of people. Even some city mayors can't touch me at all. This is a fact. That's a fact. Then you got, on the other spectrum, you got this light woman, Crenshaw, right? And I'm not getting this from white people. It's not white folks, Caucasian people who say this. It's us. We do so much damage to one another. Light skin, dark skin, fat, skinny, short hair, long hair, crooked eyes, no eyes, right? Thin lips, big lips. It's crazy. Jacked up and messed up. And then you wonder why we have so much hatred. Stop it. Those comments I heard on Tuesday, they were extremely hurtful. extremely. You denied a woman who could have helped us. She had the necessary resources, all because the opponent could not win the mayor's seat in Cleveland Heights. So let me tell you why she couldn't win, Kent Whitley, because you were her campaign manager. The reason why she could not win the mayoral seat in Cleveland Heights is because Cleveland Heights did not want a black woman mayor. I said it. Brown on Cleveland. And you guys, these union people, y'all did not go after Georgine Waylow. She supported Jim Petra. You didn't go after Jim Petra. Why? Because he's that apple pie faced white boy. So y'all left him alone. But you went after Gabe Crenshaw. And you damn sure went after this dark, black, disgusting woman with all this education who can run circles probably around your union people too, Brown on Cleveland. But the difference is this. I ain't scared at all. So here's the thing now. Here's the thing now. And you too, David Block. Here's the thing. I am going to watch these elections, every single one. And Dre, if I choose to help, you and I both help. We didn't get paid for this.
Right.
And people had nerves to ask me how much you getting paid. Kim Brown didn't get paid
Not
one
dime.
damn dime. But what we both did, we both made contributions. We did that. We stood in that ring. Hell, I even, bought some banners.
Yep.
Not just for Crenshaw, but for other people. I did that because that's how I give back, right? But the thing that got me, Dre, was this, is when I see people on social media who never gave a dime to anybody that they said they were supporting. You didn't have to support who I supported. They never gave a dime, right? They did not go out there and stand in the rain at all, but they got so much to say.
You're right.
So let me say this to y'all who I'm talking about. Sit your dumb ass down. Brown on Cleveland. I'm serious. You guys are not part of the problem, Mike. They are the problem. Either get involved or just go away. Get involved or go away. But Dre, I'm going to watch this November race.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's going to be watched all over the country.
I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch it. I don't even know if I'm going to vote in November. Real talk.
That is your prerogative. I ain't going to sit here and try to talk you out of it.
You cannot talk me out of it.
That's
Because
your prerogative.
if I don't see anybody worthy to go
That's going to
vote
change
for,
this community.
absolutely. I'm not gonna waste my time, because one thing I know about time, Dre, is that time we cannot get back.
Right. Tired of the same washed up candidates that do nothing.
Absolutely. And you will recycle the do nothings as though they're going to do something. And I'm gonna close it at this, and we're gonna be done with election 2026.
Yeah, thank you.
We're gonna be done with this because
Thank
we got a lot of stuff to talk about across the country. Across the country. Let me say this to all of these wise people out here. If the lady, the bus driver, if she didn't do a damn thing in Cleveland Heights, if she cannot even go to a meeting that was 2 minutes away from her house, how do you think she's going to do something that's 2.5 hours away? And I'm not even being funny. It's almost damn near impossible. She talked about she made all these investments in Cleveland Heights. I went through Cleveland Heights. Cleveland Heights looked just like Cleveland Ward 1, and it's one step up from East Cleveland. And this is what you guys are proud of. Well, let me say this. Congratulations. Congratulations. Damn it. Congratulations. Why? Because you did it again. And all I can ask, when will it end? I'm done, Dre. I'm done. Brown on Cleveland, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm done. Wrap it up.
Well, you said it all. I can't say no more. I can say November, vote smart. Vote smart. That's all we can say. Look at your community and say it's worth it. And keep recycling people. That's all I can say.
Good. Again, once again, congratulations to Mike Seals, Shirley Smith, and of course, Deanna Gore. Yeah. No, but I have to give a shout out to certain people, and of course, Ms. Crenshaw. And that's it. And lastly, I'm gonna say is that if you guys, here's the thing, if you guys make a commitment to work on somebody's campaign,
do it.
Just do it. Because all this willy-nilly stuff you hear today, gone tomorrow, I don't like that. And I should have talked about Pam Mason today, because I know you're listening. And if you're not listening, let me just say this. I know what you did. And that's just a whole nother conversation that may come next week or next month, whatever the case may be. But I got my eye on a whole lot of people. You out there doing stuff willy-nilly. And understand this, nobody gets a pass. Nobody gets a break. Brown, that darn Brown on Cleveland. I'm wrapping this up for today.
Let's wrap it up. All right. Go back on. I saw Michael Jackson today.
Oh, did you?
It was pretty nice.
Okay.
I thought it was at a concert, but it was a decent movie.
Oh, very good. I am going to go. I think I'm going to take my mother.
She'll enjoy it. Yeah.
I think on tomorrow for Mother's Day, and I think we're going to dinner. Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Mother's Day is on Sunday, but
it don't matter. I don't like going on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like way too crowded. Man, say your goodbyes and get out here. You get on my nerves.
She always want to jump on me.
I can't stand it.
As soon as I call her that B word, which is bitter, don't get me wrong, bitter, she want to jump on me again. See, y'all thought I was going to talk about the other B word. No,
nah,
bitter.
Ain't going to do that. Nah. I thought she was going to say bestie.
Oh, yeah, you my bestie. You all right.
Yeah, for today. Anyway.
Yeah, for today.
All right, we got to go. Again, y'all know.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. Just remember. Yeah. Well, just remember this, as I always say.
Brown.
If you talk about me in private, I will certainly talk about you in public. If you tell a lie on me, it's only great that I tell the truth about you. And
I'm sorry.
Got the cooties. And if you mind my business, I will certainly mind yours too. Brown.
That's air in my throat. Me and my lungs.
You got the cooties. Dude got the cooties.
Shake your paws. Shake.
Cootie, leave that boy alone. Go get over it. Go get some of that oil. That cootie.
Yeah, you guys have a great
oil.
I had a good time.
Kimberly F. Brown. She'll roll up on your hometown. She supports the good, but if you're doing wrong, you better watch yourself. If you're cool and full of
white
shut you down.
One day she's gonna let me have a show.
Step and it's to the ground. She don't play nice with
that's when I was heavyweight.
On Cleveland, she'll lift you up or tear you down.
I got it neck, y'all.
What you got going on?
Show that picture again. Ain't that white. I'm gonna cut my grass. You know I got 5 inches. I hope they don't write a sticker on me.
It's Cleveland.
Every way, her light shines bright like midday.
They look like.
She hates the lies. She seeks the truth.
She's silly. Look like the silly walking through the cornfield. That's how my grass looks.
She'll clean the
I'm
streets.
still that hard.
She'll get them right.
I'm still dead.
She works all day. She works all night. She loves or hates based on your deeds. Don't cross her path. Don't plant your weeds.
I'm going home and lay down.
On Cleveland to lift you up.
What if you don't have a weed? I hear the song from my pack your weed. I don't have a weed. So what? Pack mine.
They sound about weeds. Grass weeds.
Yeah, I didn't know that. All right.
Because I was standing in the heat and the grass was hot.
That's how my grass is. I need to
going on. That darn brown. Shake your pom-poms.
Yeah.
Shake, shake, shake your pom-poms.
Absolutely insane. I know one damn thing they